Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, we're going to be talking about a better way to farm zealots. Alright, so, obviously, many people already know, but people use the Y set to farm the zealots in the end. However, the method is quite expensive and you do require at least 2 million, or I would say around 2 million to 2,400,000 to buy the set. And I've found a better way, or is somewhat better way, or a cheaper way, let's just say, to farm the monsters by getting, well, let's just jump right into it, by getting this set. So obviously you've all already known that you know what a strong chestplate or strong dragon chestplate. I would recommend using, you could either use an ender chestplate or a strong chestplate or superior. I mean, obviously superior beats the whole point because right now we're trying to avoid spending that much money, and this chestplate costs a lot more than the Y set. So let's talk about a alternative method. Obviously, I've just said you can use any other method other than other set or any of these three. You can use anything else, but my recommended set that you would go with is the strong, and because of that, and I say that because you would be using the tarantula helmet. If you don't know what a tarantula helmet, it's one of the recipes that you gain from doing the Spider Slayer quest and reaching level 4. I'm sure it's been out for a long time now, so I'm sure many people already have the set or have the recipe. So go ahead and make you these. They cost around, actually I'm not sure, maybe 500k, close to that. But yeah, they're basically already useful for the spider, so you can use them in both ways. I recommend investing in a tarantula set. So the reason I would be using a tarantula set is because of the extra bonus, as you can see, radioactive. So basically every 10 strength you gain 1% 1% crit damage. And since the strong set gives you a lot of strength, when you forge them, obviously you'd gain a lot more. You can get a lot more crit damage, so it's really helpful with the strong sets. And for the boosts, you will be using, which is the main point of this video, is the farmer set or the farmer boots. These boots are in the collection for pumpkins, where you go to farming collections, pumpkins. And it is the last collection. You need 50 to get it, and the recipe for it is basically 4 stacks of enchanted pumpkins, which are pretty cheap. You can get them for around 230k, maybe even less, maybe even more, depending on the time and only time. So once you get the set, as you can see, these boots depend on your farming skill level, and many people will probably ask me, how will I get my farming skill level higher? Since it probably requires a lot of work if you go and kill, I don't know, cows or start harvesting crops in the barn or somewhere there in the farming area, whatever. As you can see right here, I have a pumpkin farm. This farm is not even close to being big, and I know obviously you're saying this is big. I mean, it's a lot of pumpkins, but you can pretty much expand this way more and this way more and this way more and this way more. So it's not as much as you'd hope. But with this small pumpkin farm, you can get around 25,000 XP per mine, since each of these give you 4. So if you do the math, you get basically 25,000. And obviously if you expand even more, you might even be able to get, I don't know. Actually, I don't want to give you a random forced number, but it'd be a lot more, maybe 50k. I just did. You can also build upwards, so you can have 2 layers of these pumpkins. And the way you build these is basically have the seeds under this, put the slabs on top, water source on the same level as the dirt block. Let me just show you right here. So right here you see the water source there, and then you put glowstones every 4. Maybe you can do every 5, but I recommend every 4. It's also a good way of making money. This pumpkin farm is not only used, I mean, pumpkin farms sell actually quite a bit the enchanted form in the merchant. So it's not only are you increasing your farming skill, you're also gaining money. So it's a win-win situation. You'll basically make up the amount of money for the farming boots eventually, including the tarantula helmet if you didn't already have it. So yeah, it's a win-win situation, and obviously I want to show you guys how this set works. So I'm gonna be using so I'm gonna use strong chest plate, strong leggings, the tarantula helmet, and the farmer boots, and I'm gonna also be using the rogue sword for increasing my speed using 50 mana. Obviously the set is not built for this, but it still like gives you a little bit of speed, so I'd recommend keeping it. You can also use the aspect of the end, which can be used to teleport. Also gives you 50 speed for 3 seconds. This gives you more, obviously, but yeah, I would recommend using aspect of the end as a secondary weapon if you have a better weapon like I do. You can use this you can just basically use it for teleporting. And also I recommend that you invest into a crit 3 potion, a speed 5 potion, and a rabbit 5 potion. The way you can make these is, I think you need an enchanted rabbit foot for the rabbit, and for speed you need enchanted sugar. Wait, let me check. Enchanted sugar. Yeah, I think it's enchanted sugar. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. You unlock them from the collections, and you could just go into your recipes and go to your alchemy recipes and just read through this and look for what you need. I'm obviously still missing fuse, so you might be missing it. Just Google which collection it's in, and you can just unlock it and just farm the potions. Potions are brewing, and is a whole different video, so I can't really get into it. But I'm sure you already know how to brew. So yeah. All right. So now that we are here, let's test out the set. Right now you can see I have 206 speed, which is not as much as I expected. Obviously, you kind of do need your skill level to be higher, and my skill level right now is on 21, so it's not that high. So let's drink up our potions and test it out. I'm using the crit potion, so I can increase my crit chance, so I can easily one-tap these zealots. Well, I'm failing right here, I'm just jumping around. But I'm going to kill them with the aspect of the end, so you can see how much damage it does with this full loadout. So yeah, it does around 17,000. It's obviously, since I have higher talisman, I have more talismans, and my combat level and stuff like that are probably somewhat high. It's going to be maybe less for you guys, but it is still possible to kill them with one shot using this set, so you don't have to worry too much about it. So you can also use the rogue sword right here. I gained 350 speed. You can also teleport, which gives you 50 speed. So look, I'm just going really fast. Yeah, it's just a good set. It's a good budget set, and you don't need to have a wise set. Obviously, wise sets are really they're very expensive, but they're also good for these farming because you gain so much speed. But if you don't really have those sets, then you can just use this as a budget set. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a short video, and I'm sure many people already know about this, but might as well help the people who didn't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.